before I got real big, I've had to start small. And what a lot of people don't understand is you see me big up there like that, but, it took a long time for me to get there. That didn't happen overnight. I just wanted a free membership because I was poor back then. I couldn't afford to pay for a gym membership because I just hired on there. And coming from Domino's Pizza, where I had to eat pizza every day to survive because I didn't make that much money. By the time I got to the police department, I was still struggling and trying to get back on my feet, and I couldn't afford a membership still. When I first got into the sport of bodybuilding, I was doing security at a Mr. Olympia event. And most of the people in the audience thought that I should be on stage back then. I didn't think so, but they thought that. I had 22, 23-inch arms back then. Actually, my waist was like 29 when I first started.
Many people that are gifted like he is won't work that hard.
Let's go back in time where Ronnie Coleman was just a cop out here in Arlington on the beat. Prior to that, delivering pizzas for a living.
He takes everything very, very seriously, from the diet to the aerobics to the rest to everything down to a T. It's all very important.
The next step in professional bodybuilding, Mr. Olympia.
I had some people tell me that I can do it, so I'm just taking it one step at a time, one day at a time, until I reach that goal.
Bodybuilding experts believe Ronnie Coleman's future and perhaps fortune will be made in the gym.
You wound up in your first Mr. Olympia in Helsinki in '92, and really quickly, what was that experience like in those humble beginnings?
Well, I can remember like it was yesterday. I was backstage warming up. I'm sitting there doing my little bit of curl, and I look over, and that's Sean Ray over in the corner doing push-up against the wall, and I'm like, wow, I'm in the wrong league. These guys are ripped and shredded, and I just got my little cut on here and there, and remember like it was yesterday, I got dead last. I was so bad in that show, I didn't even get a call-out. I put on about 5 pounds of muscle, between 5 and 10 pounds of muscle a year. And that came from all that, that heavy lifting, a lot of eating, a lot of eating. Last year, I think I was about 233, 34 pounds. This year, I was about 15 pounds heavier than I was last. So I came prepared to do battle with these guys. I think I put everything I had into it, and I think I got a good result from it. This year, I'm bigger. I'm a lot sharper as far as detail goes. So I'm pretty much bigger and much better than last year. I've been in this sport now for 7 years, and for 7 years I've progressed. So every year it's been a much better year for me, year after year. This year won't be any different.
Finally came and was like, man, look, I'm tired of getting my ass whipped. What you doing? Because Ronnie was always natural. That's one thing a lot of people didn't know. Ronnie turned pro and competed as a pro naturally for a long time.
And so with Dorian retiring, it was the summer of '98, the door was wide open for Flex. But Ronnie had come through, beaten Leveroni a few times. For the first time at the Night of the Champions, when Ronnie hit that back double biceps, there was a guy that wouldn't be overpowered in that pose, which is Flex's best pose. I tipped Ronnie to be in the top 5, and we hadn't thought of him as a top 10 guy, really.